LG is a leader and technology innovator in consumer electronics, home appliances, mobile communications, and of course, a full line of HD TVs. Their European TV Research and Development Manager with LG Electronics is Neil Robinson. Neil, welcome into Tomorrow. How you doing?
Hi. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah.
Glad to have you with us at the Showstoppers event because there's so much going on. I'm looking over. You guys are like one of the closest exhibitors to us.
Yep.
And as a matter of fact, as Andres pans right later during the interview, or even now if you like, oh, he's showing them now, the fabulous LG goodies. We've got on the left side, and again, folks listening on the radio, don't panic. We've got video podcasts waiting for you at your leisure when you visit our website, intotomorrow.com or graveline.com. Just come on over. And we've got LCDs, we've got plasmas, we've got a lot of cool things that you guys are showing here at IFA. Tell me about it.
Okay, we actually wanted to bring 3 products, but on the table for the Showstoppers, there's not enough space.
Yeah, really, because they're quite large. They're very nice screens, but large screens.
The trend is getting bigger and bigger.
Yes, size does matter.
It would seem so, yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, we've got 2 products here. We've got a 42-inch LCD product, which is the LG 6100. And we have a 50-inch plasma product, which is the PG 7000. The LCD product is based on our Scarlett series. It's a special 42-inch version, which it's been made specially thin. The Scarlett was actually very thin anyway, but we've done a lot of work to reduce the thickness of that product right down to 44 millimeters, making it the world's slimmest LCD TV.
Nice. Now, of course, we talk about size does matter, and it goes both ways because people want to see a much larger screen, but a much smaller size, in this case, in thickness,
yeah.
And you're doing it.
That's right, yeah. And I think one of the things which is a little bit unique about this product is that we've actually kept the TV tuner inside the TV. We've not gone for moving all of the electronics outside the box, which would have been the easy option.
No, of course. And let's face it, some companies that have been able to claim, small thicknesses and that sort of thing have had to do that. Well, sure, if all it is the display and there's no other electronics, of course it can be thin. But you're playing fair.
That's right. It's a TV.
Yeah, exactly.
We wanted to say that.
It is a TV, and that's one of the key factors. And, of course, back in the States, there's all the talk about the digital TV transition coming up in February of 2009. So it's all about getting the newer sets and making sure it's a digital television.
That's right.
Obviously high definition, because you've got to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Or TV isn't worth watching if it's not high def. So that's kind of how I feel about it. And, of course, having a digital tuner built in is very critical.
That's right.
Because you can also save money. You can get all over the air for free TV broadcasts.
That's right.
And maybe not have to spend a fortune with your cable company or satellite or otherwise.
That's right.
And you're doing that.
That's right. So we've also got the plasma model, the PG 7000. This is, again, an update from a previous series, which was the PG 6000 series. I think we launched the PG 6000 at CES in Las Vegas. The PG 7000 updates on that, making the panel a full HD product, where previously it was just HD ready. But at the same time, we didn't just stop there. We also included an additional HDMI connection, making 4 HDMIs.
Nice.
And we also included a USB function for playing back MP3s and pictures.
Great. So if you got a bunch of stuff on your USB flash drive that you want to share with the family, put it up on the big screen.
And even the smaller USB hard drives, the 2.5-inch size, even those will go on. So you can set up a little slideshow with music and that kind of thing. And we also added Bluetooth. And Bluetooth deserves a bit more said about it because there's a couple of functions. The first one is Bluetooth audio, so you can listen with a stereo Bluetooth headset to the audio from the TV in perfect quality.
And therefore not disturb perhaps others in the room that might be reading or taking a nap or otherwise, but be able to just use a Bluetooth headset.
And
now.
Of course it's wireless as well, so there's no wires trailing across the floor.
Good.
And also if you've got a Bluetooth mobile phone, a camera phone, you can send pictures as soon as you've taken them, display those on the full screen.
Very nice. Now, being one of the companies that is still doing LCD and plasma, obviously you find that there are a whole lot of people that say they want one or the other. So LG Electronics is saying, we got you covered.
That's right.
But you have to have a personal preference. What might that be? You have to be asked that a lot, too.
I'm
which one should I get,
all the time.
Yeah.
It depends what you what your viewing environment's like and what the kind of content that you're watching. As for personal preference, I can tell you that I have a plasma in my bedroom and I have an LCD in the kitchen.
That's it. You're just like me, because all of our listeners saying, "Okay, Dave, which one do you recommend?" And I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Got a plasma in the living room, got a LCD in the bedroom. Quite happy with them.
Yeah.
And for different purposes.
Yeah.
So no, but when you say that to folks, they say, "Okay, well, what does that mean then in my living environment or my lighting conditions?" So kind of in a nutshell, how do you then say, well, if you have this, you should use LCD, versus if you have this environment, you might think about plasma?
Well, plasmas tend to be a little bit better value in terms of screen size per pound or per dollar. And
per pound too, if you're thinking weight, but that's a different story.
and also the range of sizes that they're available in is far slimmer in plasma.
Yeah.
So, as I say, in the kitchen, I have an LCD because it's not possible for me to get a 19-inch plasma in the kitchen, even if I wanted to. In the bedroom, I have a 42-inch plasma. Some would say that's extravagant, but I work for LG. So.
Well, exactly, and because you can,
Yeah,
you should.
that's right.
I only have a 42-inch in the bedroom, so the TV. But the point here is that you're also sharing, and that is enjoy your entertainment.
That's right.
Wherever it might be. It used to just be the living room, perhaps, because the family gathered round, and we're getting more family time again with large screens, which is great. Mm-hmm. More opportunity for the family to get together. But maybe it's time, as you upgrade that living room set, well, where's that one going to go now? It's going to go to the bedroom or the den, or
sure.
the next place where you watch television mostly.
Right, yeah.
So LCD or plasma, the choice is yours. I think the real key is to invite consumers to see them.
That's right.
In a side-by-side comparison, as you're doing here, for example, at this exhibit at Showstoppers. It's a great way to see the same content on both and what works best for you. What do you like?
That's right.
And it really boils down to that. LGE.com for LG Electronics, one of the easiest websites, I think, of our IFA broadcasts. So you got to check that out. Neil, a delight to have you with us. And
Pleasure
by all
here.
means, let's stay in touch. There's more things to talk about from LG, and we want to cover them.
Okay.
Terrific. Neil Robinson, European TV Research and Development Manager, has both LCD and plasma. Good guy. Guy after my own heart there. From LG Electronics. We're back with more from Berlin, Germany, and IFA 2008. I'm Dave Graveline. This is Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.